Hello and welcome to Mad About Sports. And today we are going to be talking about the semi final, and everyone's excited about the semi final, isn't it? So, we're going to be talking about semi final number two, which is going to be played between India and England. Now, when we talk about these two oppositions, for the last 7 years, everybody wanted India and England to play each other in an ICC knockout. Before every tournament, let it be the 2016 T20 World Cup, 2017 Champions Trophy, 2019 World Cup, or last year's T20 World Cup. Everybody were predicting an India-England final. And finally, they're going to meet against each other in an ICC knockout. Because often they used to make it to the semi-final, but India used to play another opposition and England used to play another. So finally, they're meeting against each other in an ICC knockout after 35 long years. So when was the last time these two teams met in an ICC knockout? It was way back in 1987, where England went on to defeat India in the semi-final. Indian fans will be really hoping this is not the case this time around and India gets the better of them. So there's a good build up to this match. So let's get further into this game and analyze the game, looking at the stats and what are the possible things to watch out for. So now, talking about it, this game is going to be played in Adelaide Oval. Now, what is the specialty about Adelaide Oval? So, number one, it is a drop-in wicket. Now, what is a drop-in wicket? A lot of people will be having that question. Drop-in wicket is a wicket which is prepared from outside and brought into the ground just before the game or just before a tournament. So it is a wicket which is prepared outside, because if you understand, a lot of these Australian grounds, Aussie rule football is a dominant sport. So it's a multi-purpose grounds. All these Adelaide Oval, let's talk about MCG, Perth. So multi-sports grounds cannot have cricket 24/7 around 365 days. So it's a drop-in wicket. They prepare a wicket, bring it inside. So Adelaide is a drop-in wicket. And now when we talk about ground dimensions, it is a smaller square boundary all across compared to anywhere else in Australia. Adelaide Oval has square boundaries of 63 meters and 62 meters. So which means the ball is going to ball short will travel the distance. So that's one thing all the ballers will have to have in their mind. And remember, as per the reports, there are chances this is going to be a used wicket for India versus England semi-final. So which means the wicket will be slightly on the slower side. If you look at the last two games, if you look at Pakistan versus Bangladesh and South Africa versus Netherlands, remember the teams chasing found it difficult, especially in South Africa versus Netherlands. Anything in excess of 150 can be a par score on a used wicket. That's where India will have to make some tactical changes. So do comment below and let us know if Harshal Patel is a possible change for an Akshar Patel, because Harshal Patel's in-dippers and off-cutters can come in handy in a ground like Adelaide, guys. So we'll go further ahead and look into the stats as well. Adelaide Oval's average first inning score is 155 and average second inning score is 142. So remember, teams winning the toss have never won a game in the last 11 games in Adelaide Oval. So will Rohit Sharma be hoping that he loses the toss here? It's going to be funny to find out that. Now let's go ahead, understand the matchups. Matchups when we talk about, we have picked English ace batter in Josh Butler. He's been a phenomenal player in T20 format across the world wherever he's played. Now let's look at his record against India and who is his negative matchup. Against India, he's got a negative matchup in Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar has balled 32 balls to him and he's dismissed him 5 times. So that's an interesting battle to watch out for. And Mohammad Shami as well. Mohammad Shami has just balled one ball to him and he's dismissed him one in that one ball he's balled. So interesting how Josh Butler will go up against Indian new ball pair. And when it comes to Indian batters, who is the Indian batter who's got a negative matchup against the English bowling attack? Now we picked up KL Rahul. KL Rahul in the 5 balls he's faced on Markwood has been dismissed once and he scored 0 runs against him. And against Sam Curran as well, 6 balls he's been faced against him and he scored 0 runs and Sam Curran has picked up one wicket off him. And in T20 format, against Ben Stokes also, he's got a negative matchup. 12 balls, Ben Stokes has ball to KL Rahul. He's dismissed him twice. And KL Rahul has just managed to score 13 runs at a strike rate of just more than 100. So not good looking for KL Rahul because Ben Stokes usually takes a new ball for England in this T20 World Cup. Now, what is it about this game and who are the players to really watch out for? Now, when we talk about the Indian team, Surya Kumar Yadav has been in phenomenal form and Surya Kumar Yadav has been really killing it out there because his shots and his angles of playing the shots will really come in handy in Adelaide Oval. Remember, the square boundaries are shorter, as I mentioned. So Sam Curran has been the phenomenal death ball bowler because his Yorkers has been coming out pinpoint for this tournament, and where Surya Kumar Yadav will be hoping that he uses space and uses, whips him over square leg or whips him over fine leg. It's going to be an interesting battle to watch out for. When we have already, as I've already spoken about Sam Curran, The two left-arm pacers to watch out for from this game is going to be Sam Curran and Arshdeep Singh. They've been the leading wicket takers for their respective teams. Both have picked up 10 wickets each, so it's going to be the battle of the left-arm pacers. Which left-arm pacer go on to do well will certainly help their team to win as well. But when we talk about another interesting battle to watch out for, I'll say Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma has not gotten off to the best of starts in this World Cup because he's really struggled. He's really struggled with the short pitch bowling, and even today during practice session, he faced an injury scare, but nothing to worry about now. So whatever we've gotten news that he's fit and fine to go, but he's been practicing hard against the short pitch bowling. So Mark Wood versus Rohit Sharma will be an interesting battle to watch. How Mark Wood's going to pepper him with the short balls and how Rohit Sharma is going to handle that. So a very interesting game ahead planned out, and I'm pretty sure it can't get any better because these two teams coming up against each other in ICC knockout after 35 long years, two best white ball teams, so two most consistent white ball teams over the last 7 years coming up against each other. Finally, who's going to get the bragging rights and who's going to go to another T20 World Cup final? Because for England, if they win the T20 World Cup, they can really stamp the authority to be the most consistent white ball team of this decade. Or for India, they really want the ICC trophy in their hands after 9 long years. Interesting stories all around for the semi-final number 2. And follow us for more of these updates, and also subscribe to our channel so we can bring a lot of preview stats and some interesting trivias as well. Have a good time, all of you, and enjoy the match.